Hello, everybody. All right, we are doing a look into how the full moon eclipse energies are affecting each zodiac sign. Um, I was going to try to do really quick, short readings and try to do all the zodiacs in one video, but that's not working. I talk too much. So I'm going to do like 3 per video, and there will be timestamps below that you can look at. This will be for the signs of Gemini, Leo, and Virgo. I skipped over Gemini in the last set. My bad. So, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Messages around this full moon eclipse and how the energies may be affecting you. If it resonates, it's for you. If it doesn't, it's not your story. Do be sure to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus if you know them. And if you don't, you should definitely get to know your chart. Look past your sun sign. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wow. Archangel Michael, first chakra, the root chakra, adjacent possibilities, and the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Okay. We have 2 chakras lit up here, the root and the sacral. This is where we tend to store a lot of our lower energies, is in our lower chakras. Adjacent possibilities. So, Gemini, are you feeling safe? Do you feel like you're about to be thrown? Oh my gosh, and this is funny. This is just very much the energy that we're moving through. You're about to be flip-flopped onto a brand new timeline, basically. Where will that lead? I don't know. We will see. Okay. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's get an idea of what these energies are bringing towards you. Okay. Interesting, the chakras here. You are definitely working with these energies. Where would you like yourself to go? What would it look like for you if you were like living your highest timeline, the highest version of yourself? What does it look like? You got to work with this energy, and you got to do it really all year. You can't be all back and forth with saying, I want this, and never mind, I want this, and wait a second, I think I want this, and I'm saying I want this, but what I truly feel inside is that this is what I want. Are you giving clear messages to the universe? Or you got that Gemini brain going and you're a little bit like all over. So, okay, where are you finding yourself at currently? The 10 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. About to abandon plans. This is too much. Maybe I want to go a different direction. What is crossing this energy? 7 of Wands. This is getting too uncomfortable, and I don't want to deal with this anymore. What is heavy on your mind? The Knight of Swords and the 2 of Wands. Honestly, I feel like you're about to abandon plans or something on a whim. Do something on a whim. It's just Gemini energy. That's so funny. It's like it's suddenly, I don't know. Okay, past energy. Justice, Libra energy. We are just coming out of Libra season. So, did you sign a contract or put yourself into something that is now not feeling right for you and you kind of want to get out of it. Moving towards the future, the Page of Wands. You're going to do something here. You're going to make some type of choice kind of like on a whim, I feel. Like a brand new, like it's somebody's like, hey, do you want to go to Europe? And you're like, okay, let's go. I just started a new job, but that's all right. I don't know. I mean, that's just an example. What is in the subconscious here affecting the current circumstances? Seven of Pentacles. This is a card of patience, of waiting things out. I'm afraid Gemini isn't the most patient of energies. You're easily distracted, you know. So it's like something, I feel like you kind of put yourself into some type of a commitment, and now you're like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. So you're looking for a way out. How are you affecting your circumstances? We've got the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter energy. Travel is indicated here. So you could be wanting to relocate, take a travel trip, relocate completely. There's like something that, is this too good to be true or not type of a thing here. How are you being viewed by others? The Nine of Wands. Yeah. Kind of closed off. I mean, you know, you kind of put a wall up around you. Made yourself inaccessible, overburdened. Like you're about to crack, and I think everybody around you can see that you're about to dip. What are your hopes and your fears? The Knight of Wands, lots of fire energy. This is fire sign energy, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. We have the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. This feels like quick moving. You don't have all of the information. This would take a really, yeah, I don't see you really thinking things through all the way. Here, I feel like you're about to make a rash decision. What will be the outcome? The Empress, Venus energy, the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This is lovely, the Empress here. This is beautiful. This might be a good move for you, possibly. We do have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Air sign energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The Queen of Swords is very logical. She really, you know, she thinks things through very logically. She can make very tough choices, taking her emotion out of everything. It is air sign energy. The thing with the swords are it's double-edged. She can really she can make a choice. Whether or not it's the right choice doesn't always necessarily matter, because once she makes a choice, that's that. And it's kind of hard to get the Queen of Swords to, once the choice is made, to go back. But it's interesting, though, because you do have the Justice card in the past, and I feel as though you did make a choice. And are you thinking of making another choice? Jeez, oh Pete, I don't know. Okay, let's clarify these. See what is going on here. I feel as though at the end of the day, you are putting yourself as a priority. And any choices that you do make are based because, you know, this is what would make me feel good. This is what would make me happy. So, I mean, it is important to be selfish in most regards, as long as you are not harming anybody else. And, you know, yes, you need to honor you always, number one priority. Make sure you don't hurt anybody along the way. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Cups here. It did plop out reverse. I don't often read my tarot reversed, but there is positive and negative to every card. So this is actually telling me you're unfulfilled. You're pouring your energy out, and it's just something draining. It's draining you, and you're not fulfilled right now, and you're really rethinking certain commitments that you had made and decisions. It's leaving you feeling out in the cold, just not working out the way that you intended them to, and you really need to be pretty honest about that. You know, so you're on your mind is kind of, all right, then I'm out. I'm gonna take another route. We do have the Nine of Pentacles again, popped out in the reverse. Oh man, I think that you're really feeling like you got to get out of something before it leaves you upside down. You're noticing first and foremost that it's leaving you unhappy and unfulfilled, and it's starting to show signs here that this situation is going to leave you out in the cold. Could even be literally a job. I am feeling a job for you know, majority of, for those of you, most of you out there, not for everybody, take it as it resonates, but you are taking another choice before you're, you know, everything is swept out from underneath you. Past energy, justice, yes, a contract. Contract could be up. You could be considering breaking a contract, so it's different for everybody. The Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Cups, I feel as though the contract is up. You're really seeing things for what they are. And you're like, you know what, I gotta honor myself. I gotta honor myself. I am number one. I gotta do what is going to make me happy. I cannot just give and give and give and not be getting anything back. Moving towards the future, we have got the Page of Wands, the Three of Swords. Yeah. You really got to think through. You think through your actions, your choices here. Okay. Message for somebody: be careful. Don't lead anybody on. You might, this is just for like, this is for like one person. This is like a sexual thing for one person, just trying to, just somebody who is just like trying to hook up. You could really hurt somebody's feelings. So for whoever that message is, don't do it based off of your sexual desires only, and if that's your choice, make sure you are being honest. Okay, so that's just for like one person. I don't know. One more card, please, for future energy. Well, I guess you're gonna give me two. Yeah, there's a contract ending for sure. It's a amicable. How do you say that? Amicable. Yeah, it's on all sides. I do believe that it's in agreement that it is best. It is best. Okay. What's in the subconscious? We have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Swords keeps coming out. It is in the reverse. So it doesn't really matter if it's you made some type of a commitment and, you put your money into an investment of sorts and it's not paying off. It's just bringing you nothing but drama, drama, drama. To pull out. How are you affecting your circumstances? The Wheel of Fortune. So the divine has their hand in this. All you can do, if it's a divine plan, is all you can do is roll with it. The Tower in the reverse. Yeah. You know what? It's like, let it burn. Let it burn. I'm all right with it type of a thing. How you're being viewed is a Nine of Wands, exhausted, the Magician. You're at kind of ground zero here, almost. This is okay. We have the Three of Pentacles here. You're not giving up on your dreams and your plans and your ambitions. You are going to go another route. We have the Empress as the outcome, which I really like. Okay, let's clarify that. We've got the Eight of Pentacles with the Page of Cups, the Sun on the bottom of the deck. This is very lovely energy. Everything is going to work out just fine for you, Gemini, especially when it relates to finances and money. You'll get some good news and everything's going to be fine. Okay, there might be a little bit of anxiety, like, I don't know if this is the right thing. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm really not happy. I'm not content. Something needs to shift. I have no idea what my future's about to look like. Will it be okay? There's a lot of stuff, but yes, everything is going to work out lovely. You are going to be shifted into you're probably going to be like, well, that wasn't so bad. Here in in a few days even, you're like, well, this wasn't so bad. You have the Sun at the bottom of the deck, most positive card, beautiful, loving energy, and everything is going to be okay. So I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, now we are moving on to the sign of Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages around the full moon eclipse happening on Friday, November 19th in the signs of Scorpio and Taurus. If it resonates, it's your story. If it does not, it is not for you. Leave it and look up your other placements, your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign to get an idea of how these energies are affecting you. Okay, so for Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, messages around the full moon eclipse. How is this eclipse affecting your energy? Anxiety. If it's not like the most ever-present freaking most anxious time ever. It did pop out in the reverse, which I do like, indicating the worst is over, and I actually do believe that is true. There's been a lot of anxiety permeating around this eclipse due to other astrological happenings. We've had Mars squaring Saturn, bringing up a lot of triggers. Like everything's been triggering lately. And then we've had Mars opposing Uranus, which can bring shocking revelations and surprises and more anxiety. Definitely anxiety. You really need to make sure you have an outlet for all of this energy. I mean, Uranus is energy. And I mean, it's just like a super, I don't know, the energy we've been moving through has been a lot. So be patient with yourself if you are experiencing high amounts of anxieties, or if you were, if you notice the anxieties lifting. Be gracious. I do believe that it is coming to a culmination, Leo. I know Leo can be very anxious. And it's surprising. Leo really presents themselves as very confident and fun and loving and generous. And I love Leo energy. I have quite a bit of Leo energy in my chart. So I vibe with the Leo energy. And I have been anxious as can be. I'm noticing it lessening. So I am grateful for that. I'm grateful for everything this energy has been showing me so that I can heal and release it, because we're about to be propelled into some major shifts because of the eclipse that's happening. Okay, so for Leo, your current energy around this full moon. The King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So, I was seeing we have a lot of red here in this card, which would represent the root chakra, or home, basically your roots, your surroundings. And then here in the King of Pentacles, we see him in a red robe, which would correlate to the red here. And then with the Four of Wands, this does represent your foundation. Okay, so you could be having a lot of anxieties in regards to commitments, your home life, your relationship, or relationships, I could say. What is the overriding energy here? The King of Wands. You know what is so funny? I almost said to myself, hopefully you don't have two relationships, but I'm sorry, this is not for everybody, okay? This is probably for somebody with two potential suitors. And who is right for me? Oh gosh. Okay, we'll see here. Doesn't have to be. It's different for everybody. But for somebody, that might be your story. Needing to kind of make a choice, possibly between who is the right partner. So what is it that's hanging heavily on your mind is the Five of Cups. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt. And it's not funny. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make funny out of this. It's not funny. This is causing somebody a lot of stress and worry. Past energy. The Nine of Cups. Honestly, I feel like you've been pretty content and happy, doing your thing, doing your own thing. And I don't think that you want to hurt anybody's feelings. I don't think, if this is the case and you have a choice between two people, I don't think that, you're trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I could be talking to a same-sex couple, possibly. Somebody with fire and somebody with, one with fire, one with earth. I could, the court cards do not have to represent necessarily a man or a woman, but it does. We all have masculine and feminine energy. Some women are dripping in masculine energy, and some men carry a much softer, more feminine energy. Okay, it is just how energy works. Could be somebody's being a bit too dominating here. Somebody needs to soften. And we do have the King of Wands, which is your energy, Leo. Here, maybe, possibly, I don't know. Let me just draw the spread and then we'll talk about it some more. Moving towards the future. Lots of cards just want to fall out. Judgment and the Seven of Swords. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely picking up a storyline. This isn't going to be for everybody. This is a very specific storyline. So Leo, if it's not your story, look up your other placements. There's been I want to say shady business. Maybe it wasn't done necessarily to be shady, but somebody's going to have their feelings hurt because of some moves that are perceived as shady. Judgment is judgment from a higher power, a more karmic influence. Leo, this could be karmic debt for something that possibly had happened a long time ago. Okay? But it's all coming up, isn't it? You know what eclipse do? They bring things up to light that were not always visible or seen. So, and this can be vice versa. This doesn't have to be you. This can be your partner. Okay? Take it how it resonates. Somebody in this situation didn't think things would maybe catch up to them, and they are catching up. Oh yes, they are catching up. And so again, take it as it resonates, whether it's you or whether it's somebody else. What is at the roots here of this? I feel this is again speaking on things coming up out of the surface. Now, this is somebody seeking guidance, like, what do I do? What the hell do I do? How are you affecting your circumstances? How are you affecting your circumstances? 5 of Wands. Well, I wouldn't expect you to go down quietly. I really wouldn't, Leo. If something's bugging you, you're going to let it be known. Leo doesn't really, Leo is very prideful. And if somebody betrays a Leo, well, they can prepare for a fight. Leo, hopefully this, I don't know if this is your energy or if it's again, I'm reading for a general, it's a general reading, so it's for more than one, person. How are you being viewed by others? The 5 of Swords. Yeah, you're not going to back down from a fight. And people could actually be viewing you as being quite ruthless, mean, even bullheaded. It could be vice versa, though. Again, of course, there's 5 of Wands and the 5 of Swords, though. I mean, there's definitely some trouble brewing here. Arguments. Oh, yeah. This is tough. Your hopes and your fears. The Hanged Man is a situation that's going to call for some patience, and it's like, and at this time, and this right now, it's very uncomfortable, and you're hoping, can you find like the chill to just let things become clear, the patience to think things through without reacting. I'm seeing a baseball bat to car windows type of an energy here, okay? Can you chill before you make any rash, decisions? I would highly advise that you do. But you're pissed, or somebody's pissed for sure. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing. I'm not. Outcome. I just really love Leo energy, though, and like I said, I have Leo Venus, Leo Mars. My midheaven is in Leo. I totally resonate, especially because it's my love planets. Like, there's like the worst thing you could do is betray a loving, loyal Leo. Like, why would you do that? It's the lion, the lioness. Like, are you kidding? What do you think is going to happen, right? Right? Outcome. The Hermit, Virgo energy. You're going to go quiet. Yes, this is good. Six of Swords. This situation you will move through it. I feel like it's something that had come up from the past that's coming up now. And it's like old news. But I do see some chill coming. I do see you withdrawing and, you know, finding some peace, quiet, letting it, letting everything settle down. How are we doing? Excuse me. All right, let me move through this. Clarify, please, the King of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the King of Wands. One too many people here in this union. Two of Wands. Do I stay or do I go type of an energy. I feel like there's a choice. Do I stay or do I stay with who I've been with, or do I take a new, or do I take a new route, a new path? Two of Swords. So there's a big choice here. This is a major, major choice. Do you have to make this choice right now, or can it wait for a couple of weeks to the new moon? But things are coming up that were once buried for sure. It's all up and out now. And if it's not now, it's about to be. Heavy on your mind is the Five of Cups, which is card of heartache and loss. Six of Cups. Again, I don't think that, this is like I see like a long-term commitment, possibly a marriage, possibly involves children. It is soulmate energy. I don't think that, whoever's the antagonist here really wants to be hurting anybody. This could be very hard to break this up as well. Because of the history. Past energies, the Nine of Cups and the Three of Wands. The thing that I get from this, though, is that things were good and somebody was just itching for something different. Something new. Moving towards the future, the Seven of Swords and the Judgment. So somebody's coming up to be judged for their wrongdoings. The Seven of Pentacles in the World. There's a major completion happening here. Two sevens of Judgment in the World. Wow. This is bigger than you. Major karmic influence. If it's somebody who has done wrong towards you, they are going to pay. And Leo, if it was you who has wronged another, you are not free of that karmic debt. Okay? This is a tough reading. Holy crap. If this is like something old and it, needed to come up, I think that it'll be really refreshing though. If it's something that somebody's been sitting on for a really long time and it finally comes up, even though it's like really painful, there's something about just getting it up and completing it and getting it off your shoulders that's going to be like, oh, finally, I don't have to carry that around, that type of a thing. In the subconscious, we have the Well, and here's that Seven of Swords again. somebody's been sitting on betrayal, and yeah. And now we are getting it out in the open. There are words being exchanged. It is hurtful. There's heartbreak. You know, a real feeling of just hurt feelings. People are viewing you as closed off, though. Perhaps just because of all of the aggression or the, you know, arguing and the things that have been happening, you know, people are seeing you as no longer available for that, because you want to go into a space of healing at this time. Your hopes and your fears, we have the Hangman, like, can you chill? And, you know, yes, there's an apology here with the Page of Cups. Is it you or is it them? Again, there's an apology coming. It's going to take a little bit of time for things to settle down. A period of separation even. The Hermit. Judgment. Again, judgment in the future and judgment as the outcome. Justice. Wow. So, big energies. Big, big, big energies. The Hermit, again, this is closing oneself off to go within, do some quiet and healing because of the judgment that has come down upon oneself, or the judgment that you delivered. This could be Leo saying, I am done and you are out. I want nothing to do with you anymore. I'm closing this chapter and I just want to be left alone. Or vice versa. Okay. Pluto energy here. Ooh, and we are in Scorpio season, and Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, which is all about death, transformation, and rebirth. Rebirth could actually be a second coming around, a second chance. So there could be, is there hopes for a second chance? Yes, there is. But first, there's got to be complete death and decay of what was. And in order for that, it's all got to be dealt with. So, yeah, pretty intense there, Leo. Things will settle down, and then, you're going to go through a period of quiet and alone, and things might just have their second coming. I don't know. Pretty interesting reading. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. All right, we are on to Virgo. So, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. How are the eclipse energies affecting you? Okay, if it sounds like your story, take it. If it does not resonate, it's not for you, it's for someone else. Do look up your Sun, your Moon, Rising, and Venus to get a more full picture of what's going on. Look past your sun sign and, dig deep into the chart here. Into your chart, I should say. Okay, so Virgo, how are the lunar eclipse energies affecting you at this time? For Virgo, deceit. Uh-oh. What is going on? Lots of red. Root chakra, your surroundings. This is a 7. This is Mars energy. Mars is opposing the planet Uranus. Could have brought through some shocking surprises. Can have to do with finances. Somebody in your surroundings may not be being honest with you. Be on the lookout. If you have a gut feeling, follow that gut feeling. All right, let's dig into this reading and see what is going on for Virgo. Okay. You could be the one being deceptive. Are you lying to yourself? Are you lying to somebody else? Is somebody trying to take over the sweet and helpful, caring heart of the Virgo? Better not be. All right, I have I have a Virgo sun, I should say. So, I don't know. Let's dig into this. Current energy for Virgo. The Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. We've got, first things first is we have a lot of red popping up through the reading, which again does correlate to the root chakra and all about grounding. And the Hierophant is Taurus energy. The sun is transiting through the sign of Taurus. The moon is opposite. No, I'm lying. The sun is transiting in the sign of Scorpio. The moon is opposite in the sign of Taurus. This moon is falling on the fixed star Elgul, which is also referred to as the blinking demon. And it does tend to unleash some harsh energy, evil energy even, okay? Be very cautious of your surroundings at this time, okay? It's popping up here. Just be cautious what's going on around you. What's the crossing energy here to the Hierophant? The star, Aquarius energy. You're really hopeful here. You're very hopeful, possibly even in the realm of a commitment. Okay. I just don't like this deceptive card up here, but we'll dig into it. We'll figure out what's going on. What is it that is heavy on your mind? The Hermit, which is your energy, Virgo, and the Nine of Wands. We have 3 major arcana out of the first 4 cards. This is a very fated. The eclipses are always very fated points of the year where the divine really has the ability to kind of influence, where we always have free will, we always have the free will to react to the circumstances that the divine delivers, right? That's our free will. But the divine has their hand in pretty much everything. I don't see this as negative energy. You know what I actually am seeing is because of okay, Virgo, you've probably been in a hermit mode because of past hurts and pains, because of the deceptions of others in the past. But there's, new opportunities here, and it seems like you're in good space with the Hierophant and the Star. But it's like your triggers are coming up with the Mars opposite. Mars squaring Saturn will bring up lots of triggers. Mars opposing Uranus will deliver kind of unpredictable epiphanies, news. I just feel like you're on edge because of past stuff, which is, old triggers. It's all right. We want to get to the core of these triggers and heal them so we don't react to everything based off of triggers. It's okay. Let me just keep going. Past energy. The Knight of Wands. So somebody might have been, you might have had a passionate encounter. Somebody kind of swept through. I'm getting like a rendezvous energy, though. There's a rendezvous here in the past, and now we're talking about, is there commitment on the table? Perhaps in the past everything was rendezvous, and you are like, no, I want something more grounded and stable. Moving towards the future. The Two of Cups, gorgeous. Yeah, Virgo. I think there is a commitment here on the table. The original depiction of the star in the traditional tarot does show two cups. It shows basically free flowing here, free flowing energy. It is the card of wishing upon a star, having your hopes, your wishes, and your dreams fulfilled. And for you, Virgo, I think that it is to have something more grounded, stable, and genuine. A genuine, loving connection. I feel like in the past, you've dealt with people who have just abused your kind heart. Virgo's very giving and very healing. Virgos are the healers of the zodiac. We cannot help it. We really do tend to want to fix everybody. We tend to date men or women, vice versa, of course, who are, have been a little down and out. And we just want to like nurture them and like help them feel better. And unfortunately, when you have that nature, you can attract a lot of people who come in and take, and then they dip as soon as they get what they need. Okay, I see actually, that's in the past. Your triggers have been reminding you of that. Moving towards the future, though, I see a connection here that has a lot of potential. What is it that's at the roots here of the subconscious? What's in the subconscious of the situation? We've got the Seven of Cups and the Six of Cups. So lots of snakes in the garden. Yeah, you've been kind of through it in your love relationships. There's been a lot that have just not been what they presented themselves to be. It felt like a soulmate, but it was a karmic type thing. It felt like love, but it was actually manipulation, narcissist abuse, sociopath type energy, I'm afraid, is what I'm seeing here for Virgo. Um, and it's definitely left an imprint on you, and it's affecting your current, healthy relationship. Again, these are triggers. They're here to show you where you have subconsciously been holding on to things, and it's time to release and to trust that you can in fact have a healthy, nurturing, loving relationship, the relationship of your dreams, one that where it's easy to commit, and love is easy and free flowing and natural and out of this world. It's good. I like it. I feel this pretty deeply when it comes to past people, in the imprint that it leaves. Like Virgo's very, I almost say naive, but can be just trusting, wants to just trust that everybody is, has a heart like theirs. How are you affecting your reality? The Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're not trapped. You're not stuck. You've had yourself pretty closed off, though. You really have. Not, just kind of like, I'm not ready to get back out there. Everyone's just gonna, I don't want to be hurt again. Let me just like barricade myself, and I'm just gonna sit around. I'm gonna, read, and I'm gonna watch TV, and I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna take hot baths, and I don't care about going out or how I look. I just want to wear my comfy clothes. I want to sit and chill. I am not getting back out into the world because I'm afraid I'm going to be hurt again. I'm going to be taken advantage of again. It's time to kind of break free from that. And I think you are. I think you've got something nice here. How are others viewing you? The Six of Pentacles. You are a helper. You are a healer, and people see that from you. And the right person will see that in a in a positive way, not in a way that's like, it'll be more of like, look how generous the Virgo is. They're always going out of their way to be helpful and to make things right for everybody else, rather than they'll be proud of that. The right person will be like, I'm just so in awe of how this Virgo is, just so giving. The wrong person will be like, oh my gosh, look at this Virgo is willing to give their shirt off their back. I better swoop in there. Let me see what I can drain them of. You know what I mean? It is very clear that others are viewing you as a very giving person, but it is important to be discerning. Okay, don't be gullible. Don't get taken by your giving nature. Okay, your hopes and your fears. The Lovers, beautiful. We've got the Two of Cups and the Lovers. Although the Lovers is in your hopes and your fears, this is soulmate energy. I am feeling a pretty solid, good connection here. And and you're not trusting it. You're so afraid of being betrayed that you're not trusting what's right here, Virgo. Interesting. And understandable, though. And the right person is going to understand that. Because they can see how giving you are. I hope that this is a patient person. I do. Okay. What will be the outcome? What will be the outcome? The Five of Cups. Not exactly what I wanted to see. This is kind of sadness and disappointment. Again, Virgo, you do have Justice on the bottom of the deck, which is Libra energy. Things really coming into balance. We do have this energy twice here with the Six of Pentacles and the Justice card. Again, fairness, balance, doing the right thing. I think you're always going to do the right thing. You have a good heart and you're going to always do right by people, even when people do wrong by you. Outcome with the Five of Cups, it's really important not to be focused on everything that's went wrong. It's just that it's all being thrown up in your face. You cannot help but focus in this current in this current energy. It's hard to focus on the Two of Cups. Your triggers are being thrown up in your face all over the place. But again, look, the Two of Cups is here. And in this figure of the Five of Cups, he's focused on the 3 spilled cups. He's desolate, down and out. Look at everything that's went wrong. Look at all of the heartache I've suffered. There's 2 cups behind this figure. And this figure is not focused on what's right here. This is here for you. Don't lose sight of it. Focused on what's went wrong. Okay. Current energy is the Hierophant and the Star, which I really enjoy. It's beautiful energy. I feel like this is kind of indicating this is something that's trustworthy. And something you may have actually really hoped and prayed for. And if it's not here yet, I do see it coming, especially moving towards the future. But there's really a need to trust. Not everybody's going to hurt you. Okay? The Five of Cups, see? I'm guilty. So I feel this actually resonates pretty well for me. You've got the Two of Cups here behind you. Focused here on these spilled 3 cups. This is a very sad card. Heartache. I feel it. You know what's scary? When you've been through a lot of toxic relationships. The hardest relationship is the healthy relationship after the toxic relationship, right? it's really hard to trust after toxicity. And when things are going well for Virgo, a lot of times, I'm guilty of this too, you kind of look for something to go wrong. You feel like, throwing a little bit of Scorpio energy here in your Virgo energy and just forget it, you're going to look for a problem until you find it. And it sucks. Sucks. So let's try not to do that. And let's try to lean into trust that, good things can and will and are happening. Good things are happening here and now. And it's okay to release the past. The Six of Pentacles again. Honestly, I do think things are shifting in a positive direction. They are. Again, you've been taken for your kind heart. Heavy on your mind, we've got the Hermit, which is Virgo energy, the Nine of Wands with the Queen of Cups. She popped out in the reverse. This is water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but this is, this is feeling. This is our emotions. Virgo, okay. In the past, you've been deeply hurt because of your giving nature. I mean, it's the same thing. It keeps repeating itself. I could probably wrap this reading up to tell you the truth. But it's just ever present and on your mind is the thing. You've done a lot of healing. Give yourself some credit. It was very necessary to kind of close yourself off totally. You had to do that in order to heal your heart. It's just the energy we're moving through. I'm telling you. And the right person is not going to be swayed. They're going to see you for what it is. They're going to understand what you're moving through. And they'll be patient. But the thing with Virgo as well, the preponderance for negativity is really bad sometimes with the Virgo energy, and I'm guilty again. We can really see things for the worst. We can pick things apart, and it's not, it will wear a person down. So if you got somebody good in your life, don't wear them down. Okay? I've been on the receiving end of that. I have also sabotaged plenty. Trust that, I've very Virgo in my sun is in Virgo, my Mercury's in Virgo, so trust me. I feel for you. This totally resonates with me. I hope it's resonating with Virgos out there as well. Past energy, the Knight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Very specific message for somebody who may have invested 7 years with somebody in and out of their life. But irregardless, the Knight of Wands, he's in and out. The Knight of Wands doesn't stick around. It's a very phallic symbol again. You may have wanted something more committed, more long-term, and all you were getting was, a hookup. You got a lot to offer, Virgo. Okay? You don't need to deal with that. And it just may, that was then. This is the past. We're leveling up. New experiences. Eclipses really shift things for us very quickly. At the root here, we have got the Seven of Cups and the Six of Cups. Now we have the Two of Cups. So the cups are all about emotions. You've got a lot going on in your subconscious. Oh, for goodness sakes. You've been deeply hurt and wounded in the past through those you would consider a soulmate to you. Okay? And because of that, you have a very hard time trusting in soulmates. Now, there's a difference between karmic partners and soulmate partners. The karmics tend to come in and teach us hard lessons, and then the soulmates are honestly a very soft, loving energy, and even soulmates, if you've still got remnants of past stuff, the soulmate will absolutely mirror it out to you so you can heal it. They're not going to inflict the same pain on you as what your past did, but they will absolutely mirror it for you. So I believe if you have a soulmate connection, or just somebody that's coming into your life, and you feel a healthy connection to them, yet you are being triggered left and right, this person is showing you where you need a little more tenderness and love and healing. Again, it's an inside job. This isn't, you can receive. I like this energy. I do feel like, if there's not somebody in your presence at the moment, I do feel like it's very possible that something is coming or someone is coming towards you. Again, this feels pretty specific. If it's not your story, check your other placements. But yeah, Virgo. I don't know. I like the way it's playing out. If you can dig in deep there and do a little bit of inner work and healing and quit focusing on everything that could go wrong and start focusing on all the things that could go right, you might just shift yourself into a pretty beautiful connection. So Two of Cups in the future. Whoa, I don't know what just tried to flip over. Two of Cups in the future. Okay, come on. Doesn't want to tell. The Hanged Man. Got to be patient while things come together. This was flipped up in the reverse, which could be indicative that you're coming out of your hermit mode in the healing mode, and you have received the message. This could even be the message for some of you. Okay. A confirmation from the cards, from Spirit, that this is actually a beautiful, connection coming or building, or or whatever. It's different for everybody. The Eight of Swords for how you are affecting your circumstances, and we've got the King of Pentacles and the Chariot. I like it. You're coming out of this. You are realizing, you know what? Why am I sitting here in this prison? I don't need to sit in this anymore. I can very easily maneuver out of this. This is self-imposed. You're doing this, Virgo. You've kind of hung yourself here to kind of just, I don't know, go back over past hurts and stuff, and just being scared and just wounded. It's like after this though, I think you're ready to seriously just be done with the past. It's done. It's over. It's in the past. You don't have to repeat or attract similar relationships towards you anymore because you're done. Let it go. Just frickin' let it go. I see you taking charge here and really deciding, nope, I'm moving my life in a very positive, forward direction. I'm very committed to growth. I'm very committed to healing. I'm committed to my family. I'm committed to you, just like a solid, who I invite into my reality. This good, though. You need to be cautious of who you invite into your reality. You can't take everyone with you. How you are being viewed by others is the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. It is in the reverse, which I'd rather take this card in the reverse than in the upright. I think others are very, very, very aware of betrayals that have been put upon you in the past. And others are very aware that, yeah, Virgo's, very giving, and yeah, they've been taken advantage of, and like they see it. I'm not really sure what action they're going to take. I guess I could see what action others will take. This is what they see and what they recognize. I'll leave that for the outcome. Okay, we'll pull that out of the outcome. The Lovers, for your hopes and your fears. You really want to be able to trust in this. I know you do. The Star and the King of Wands. Star was reverse. The King of Wands. Putting all your trust into somebody and hoping to God that they don't drop you. Being vulnerable and hoping that they're not going to, that they're going to be serious about you. I like the King of Wands. It's fire sign energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. He's very passionate. He gets what he wants. I think you're paranoid that they're going to get what they want and then they're going to not mean what they said. Oh my gosh, Virgo. I mean, I get it. I get it. Those are your fears. These are hopes and fears. You're hopeful that it'll be a lovely, beautiful, otherworldly, cosmic, passionate connection. But what if they, again, your fears are not real unless you choose to focus on your fears, and then you're going to bring them to you. It's what you focus on, you bring towards you. If you're constantly focused on your fears, guess what? They're gonna come real. They're gonna come true. So let's quit that. What would be the outcome here? We do have the Five of Cups. What would be the outcome? Will Virgo quit focusing on the negatives? What will happen here? The Nine of Pentacles, this is Virgo energy. The Hermit at the bottom of the deck, again, Virgo energy. You may decide to, continue to heal quietly, Virgo, to be protective of your space. It is important to be protective of your space, and you really do need to come into a connection whole, not seeking for somebody to fulfill something for you. You need to be able to provide everything that you need on your own, including the capacity to love yourself. If you can't love yourself, then you can't expect somebody to come in and love you unconditionally either. Okay? It's an inside job. So I don't know, Virgo. I think that what I think needs to happen here for the outcome is you need to like step into your power and give yourself some credit. For your just who you are. You're solid. It's kind of, there's a lot of wounding present here in this reading. And this eclipse is really showing you that. And I mean, I do see a positive outcome here. You need to focus on all the things that you have going well in your life, okay? So that way you can attract and reflect that back to you. All right, and I'm going to leave it at that, Virgo.